This normalization of nonstop covering your face in a way that's really damaging to these kids socially and their well-being psychologically, that we need to stand up against that. That's not normal. Normal is a bare face. That's normal.
Yeah, I mean, you've touched on masks a few times. I think it's maybe worth spending just a minute on it. You know, personally, I think that the costs of mask wearing are a bit smaller than you do. If I could snap my fingers and make it policy, I wouldn't have my 3-year-old wearing a mask in her nursery school. But I also don't think that the cost has been enormous to her. The thing I think most pro-mask people don't understand is that the benefits of mask wearing are relatively small as well. The big celebrated Bangladesh randomized control trial study from a few months ago, which was really celebrated as proof that masks worked, found that in those areas where pro-mask messaging increased mask wearing by something like 300%, the spread of the disease was reduced by something like 11%. So you had a full-on tripling of mask usage, which only had a pretty trivial effect on the spread of the disease. They only found it was effective at all among those people who were wearing surgical masks. And almost no kid I know wears surgical masks. They all wear cloth masks. And the effect was, again, concentrated in the elderly, which is, again, a sign that, this is perhaps a policy that should be better targeted towards those who are really vulnerable and who could really benefit, rather than being imposed universally on the population as a whole.
Yes,
so I'm a little less worried
reasonable
about the downsides of masks than you are, but I also think that the upsides, the benefits are considerably smaller than we've been led to believe.